Hey everybody, Kevin here from Invisible Insights, and here's something for your performance edge. Now, as we continue through this year, and we're into these changes, we've made these changes, we're kind of getting into the new normal, a vision starts to begin to emerge even more so than before. The separation piece of where we were then to where we are now is really a very focused piece, but now it starts to engage into a bigger picture, a bigger a higher, maybe a higher level of thinking, maybe than we were before. So I want to unpack this a little bit, because this is usually where everybody says, well, hey, do a vision board. And I don't want you to have a vision board, but I want you to look at it a little bit different. I want you to have a decision board. And what I mean by that is I want you to be thinking about the four pictures. What are the four pictures of what it is that you're becoming, and what are you moving towards? What's the bigger part of that vision? What's the picture of, hey, I want to move into this arena? So I'll give an example. So I'm coaching someone right now, and he's going, Kevin, hey, I want to develop my personal brand, and I want to take my personal brand to a higher level. I don't want to have forgettable exchanges. I want to have exceptional exchanges with people. And so the picture is this idea of becoming a person of interest. So we said, all right, becoming a person of interest, let's talk about this. This is the vision of it. But now let's make 4 decisions that go along with that. What's the first decision you need to make in terms of your personal brand? And he said, I have to be more intentional about meeting with people. Great. Decision number 1, intentional with meeting with people. Then, Grace, let's talk about what that decision looks like. You've made the decision to, now I'm going to meet with more people. What does that look like? Well, I'm going to meet with one person every week for coffee. I'm going to be interested in them, and I want to find out more about what's going on in their life. And then at the end, I want to talk about what I'm trying to do in mine, and just leave it at that and add value in some way. Beautiful. Decision 1, hammered, put it on the schedule. Let's move on to decision 2. Decision 2 is, hey, I've really never been that focused on social media in terms of adding value to people I don't know, who may be in the universe. And I've never really taken my ideas and really articulated my ideas. So I want to do 1 post a week. Decision 2, 1 post a week for 4 weeks. Great. Decision 2. We're moving through decision 2. Now we get in decision 3. Now here's the thing. I want to join a group of people in a book study. And my decision for them is, what if you started a book study? And what if you invited 10 people to it and see what would happen? And they said, okay, so decision number 3 is pick a book and then lay it out. Hey, what is the invite going to look like, and who are you going to invite? Great. Decision 3. You see where I'm going with this? So every picture you have, there's 4 pictures of things that you're looking towards from a visionary standpoint. And there are 4 decisions that are going to go along with each of those vision pieces. And then that decision has to get on a calendar, right? Because anything's not going to happen if it's not on a calendar. You're going to have to get it on a calendar, and then you're going to work it. And it's got to make sense. Once you put it on a calendar, it will come to life, and then you got to be obedient to it. You got to be disciplined with it. You got to be intentional with it. And then at the end of the month or a quarter, if you want to do a quarter, 4 decisions encompass a quarter, that's fine too. You can set the timelines in your calendar. But as you do that, there's going to be some radically cool things going on. There is going to be some real movement going on, because you're actually tactically doing things in an intentional way to move the needle forward on these 4 components of this vision that you have. So rather than just chop up a bunch of pictures and put on something you stare at, connect it with something you're actually going to do about it from a decision standing, and then move towards those decisions and let them begin to propel momentum for each of those components. That is powerful. So, hey, I'm telling you, there's a huge invisible there that no one will ever see, and it is the invisible of intention and action and outcome. Whenever you set intentions, it's going to provide you the opportunity to build action, and those actions are going to create an outcome. That outcome is what's going to attach itself to that picture that you have, those 4 pictures, those 4 vision pieces that you have in place. So, hey, like I always say, when you see the invisible, you become unstoppable. So take care, everybody. Do some damage. Hey, no vision boards, right? Decision boards. Get after it.